Today I'm going to introduce a new budget-friendly Polaris 1000 primary clutch. I'm going to warn you before we get started, it's going to be a little bit longer of a video because there's just a lot of information you need to know because we want to be as transparent about things as possible. So if you do not know, we have a Hunterworks branded USA made primary clutch that it took us about 2 years in development, and then we are on generation 3 presently. This is March of 25. We started shipping Gen 3 in January of 24. We sold over 700 of them, and we have approximately 3 failures of any kind, 3 to 4 I believe last count, of any kind. I can imagine a more reliable clutch. And just as a reminder that all ALL, I don't care who you buy it from, what American store or website you buy it from, all cast aluminum OE style primary clutches are made overseas, China, Taiwan, except for one. That's a Hunterworks. What's the negative to it? It's pricey because it's made here. What's the pro on it? Well, again, this seems to be the most reliable primary you can buy. It has different features in it that no other OE style clutch has, including the one I'm fixing to introduce to you. So with that being said, why would we introduce a budget friendly clutch that is made in Taiwan? It's very simple. If you can't beat them, you join them. So with all others being made overseas and at a low price point, people out there don't realize that most of them are not great and that they're made overseas. And so we had the opportunity with a company we've been doing business with on and off for several years that's out of Florida, and they're just good people, and they make a lot of engine parts and cast parts and rebuild parts and so forth, and they have a manufacturing facility overseas that has the ability to make this primary clutch. And that in itself is the issue with these clutches that we've been talking about, is that they're not made in clutch facilities, they're made in manufacturing facilities, and they don't understand all they need to know about how to make a clutch, okay? Well, enter in this company. I knew that they were working on it, and they sent me some test pieces. I said, well, I'll try one, you know, if you got it, think you got it. And I said, you don't have it. They were just like the rest of the Chinese ones. They didn't fit in on the crankshaft correct place. Every time the travel in them was wrong. There was several things wrong with them. And I said, I really had high hopes for this because I wanted to offer a budget-friendly clutch to our customers that just don't necessarily need or want something that's $725 empty. And I said, look, would you allow me to help you with your clutch and get it correct? And then I said, if you will, we'll sell them. And they were, well, absolutely, we'll let you help us. So I took the experience and learning from our own clutch and applied it to the budget-friendly clutch made in Taiwan. And mainly it was to explain to them how important it was of consistency. The machining, the CNC machining must be so freaking accurate every time. That's important. It has to sit on a crankshaft at the exact same place where the other brands we're talking about, they'll sit too far this way or too far that way. They ain't figured that out yet. Clutch travel, how far this clutch closes in to a stopping point. Every single one of them that I've seen so far go too far in. If you're familiar with the Hunterworks standard white washer for OE clutches, even they had a little bit too much travel. And speaking of that, since this was an OEM copy, for lack of a better term, we have to use a Hunterworks standard white washer in it as well to get it to stop at the right place. And speaking of that, if you were to buy a complete, you're going to get the exact same spring, exact same flyweights, and the pivot pins that we put in our Hunterworks branded complete primary clutches. If you buy it empty, you're going to get the standard washer and Hunterworks USA made pivot pins, okay? Price today is, this is March 25, things change, so if you buy it, it ain't the same price on the video. things happen. We're going to introduce it at $289 shipped for an empty clutch. It'll be $389 for a complete stock clutch, compared to $725 for the best clutch you can buy on the planet and $825 for a complete. I will warn you, this clutch is not in the ballpark with our Hunterworks as far as long-term reliability. It does not have the features that the Hunterworks primary has, because nobody else has them either. They are a shock absorbing type button in the spider to cut down on noise at idle. They still have a right hand threaded spider and spider nut, where we have right on one, left on the other, so it can unscrew. They have the traditional OEM style bearing and thin washers on each side, versus ours with a shrouded bearing and thicker washers to protect that washer. So it is essentially an OEM, I hate to say the word copy, but a copy that somebody with some clutching knowledge has helped them get it correct. And that's where we are with it today. If you can't beat them, you join them. We do not want to hide the fact that it's made in Taiwan. Well, we'll let the other people let you believe they're made in the United States, but they're just not. With that being said, what's the warranty on them? It's going to be the exact same warranty as we have on a Hunterworks clutch, which is all crap on you or an all crap on us. And trust me, you know, when clutches fail or belts, we want to get to the bottom of it. Be honest with us, we'll be honest with you on any of those situations. So if you said, oh, it was me, I promise, I screwed up, did this, that, and the other thing, we'll say a replacement at a discounted price. Same as a Hunterworks primary clutch. We do that, have been doing that since we come out with them. If it's on you, well, we don't care about making money on your replacement. We never thought we should profit on people's misery in those situations. If it's an all crap on us, hopefully we're going to know about these things, but when they first come out, you don't always know that till you get several people with the same issue. We've tried our best to get it right out of the gate with our experience with this one. Only time will tell, but I promise you, it's still better than any other budget-friendly clutch you can buy, absolutely hands down. But point is, we'll take care of you if it's all crap on us. And then you'll be rest assured, we'll treat it like we do every single Hunterworks product out there. That is, that if something develops that's problematic, we either stop it or fix it, or fix it or stop it, whatever order you want to put that in. We will not continually sell junk for a buck. We are not in that business. We just wanted to be able to offer you a budget-friendly clutch that serves a purpose versus our other one. If we're going to lose a sale to a budget-friendly clutch, we'd rather lose it to ourselves. And if I have not mentioned it to you already, this will be branded, for lack of a better term, as a Creekside Ride primary clutch. If you're familiar with that or not, if you buy on Amazon, you'll notice that our belts are shipped or sold by, or both, Creekside Ride. That is a company my son Hunter owns. And to keep us people from getting a Hunterworks USA made clutch mixed up with a Creekside Ride Taiwan clutch, we decided just to call it a Creekside Ride Polaris 1000 primary. It fits the exact same primaries as does our own 1000. Lastly, I don't think I covered it yet, is that one other issue with your other brands is when you buy a complete, you get one clutch for all 1,000 models. And it doesn't matter, it's a General XP, Razor 1000S, XP, doesn't matter, one size fits all. It does not. Those are each and every one of those is a different set of weights and potentially a different spring, and we're not going to treat our budget-friendly completes any different than we treat our other one. Again, you're going to have specific weights and springs for your particular vehicle, not a one-size-fits-all. And with all this said, that's what makes this the best budget-friendly Asian-made clutch that you can buy. So we appreciate your attention. Hope this helps a lot of you out. You know, I cannot stress enough, if you do not mind spending the money This is the best money you can buy on a clutch, and I'm going to venture to say now this is the second best money you can buy on a primary clutch. I would say it's on par with an OEM primary clutch. Actually, I don't think I've ever said that, but I would say that it's equal to or better than an OEM clutch. So anyway, got any questions, Todd at Hunterworks.com. We appreciate you, and we're certainly striving to widen our view on things and introduce applications and other things that as we grow. We've been growing a lot in the past 5 years, and if you caught an earlier video, it's just allowed us to get into other things that we haven't been doing, and this is first of many things you're going to see here in the next few months. But appreciate you guys so much.